Well, good morning. It's August 17th, 2017. What we have here is a bound collection that I bought at a book sale last year. I bought it because I thought it was interesting. I brought it home. I looked at it quickly, set it aside. I noticed that it was from Towelie. Didn't know a lot about him, knew a little bit. But I bought it as a larger collection type thing. And as I got into it, I realized that it has some very, very interesting authors. Alexandre Dumas. There's a story by, very early story by a New York detective, which is the Francis Doughty pseudonym. There's a depiction of Robinson Crusoe as a pirate traveling around the world, not such a nice fellow, and quite a bit by well, I'll tell you what, when we turn the first page, I know it's this here is a update from the 30s on where it was listed and what university had it. It mentions McGill and Bowling Green and I think Bradbury. The only tape I've found on this is right here. It's brown tape. And give me a moment while I give you my glasses. This is volume 1. Let's see if I can pull the date up closer for you. Volume 1, number 1, 1867, by T.R. Dowling. It's amazing the world we live in now. I just heard recently that my phone right there has a larger computer than the Apollo 7 astronauts had. Profusely illustrated. And I've tried to pull out the larger ones. Gustave Aimard, that's what I was thinking about. The Trappers of the Arkansas. I believe that the complete serial is in there, including the White Scalper. The White Scalper is the last story at the end of the book, or the end of the volumes. There's a very good Captain Kidd story in here, second volume, I think, that I'm actually going to take the time to read. Take the time to read before I place it, I should say. Joan of Arc, Maid of Orleans. Yeah, maybe this didn't have a centerfold type of Joseph Paxton. There's a depiction of several different people throughout the book. That's where the loyal heart ends. This is where the no, that's not right. This is the Texan duel. This is I noticed it talks about a Bowie knife. I've got to look through it. Perhaps it has Jim Bowie in it. If paper's in good condition, a bit yellowed, but from 1867. Has been well used. I think mostly because it spent most of its early years in a library, I'm sure. The illustrations here remind me of Lakeside Library, very much so. I mean, they're all done with pencil, and they're very detailed. Borealis. Now, I believe I said this earlier. I can't be positive. These 3 volumes hold 67 issues. I can't find anything in my searches that indicate there are any more than 67 volumes. And one instance does say 67 volumes. I was wrong. It's in this one. There's the Captain Kidd. I love that image. That is the depiction of evil, for sure. Roughly as I went through it, Captain Kidd has signed his soul away. And it's in a manuscript found with the treasure that someone has uncovered. Getting the border rifles. kid centerfold. Centerfold for the day. Oh, well, that just came out. I believe there's another issue in here. Guess not. Okay, so this is the second. Let's get over the first of the Robinson Curoso. There we go. The true Robinson Curoso. And as I said, that doesn't depict him as all that great a person. Even a heroic person. An old Californian. I've seen that pseudonym before. Not often. I haven't been able to connect it with anyone. If you happen to know who the pseudonym is for, appreciate you letting me know. Ghost story. Seems like the Robinson Crusoe story does have a center picture in every issue, I believe. That's more of the Robinson Crusoe we think of. I think of. Christmas issue. Alexandre Dumas. Serrano the Sorceress. Caesarano. There's a good indicator of what I was talking about with the depiction of the time taken with the detail. Good job. And this makes me think of Street and Smith. And just the I'm sure I've seen that guy's way standing tens and tens of times. I'm looking at the Street and Smith New York weeklies or New York Detective Library. Spiders and flies. Another Alexandre Dumas. Colleen. Yeah, the next one is something I found interesting. I couldn't find too much on it. It almost looks a little Lilliputian. It's called the Black Tulip. This I thought was a very interesting view. Figure it was from the early, the depiction is from the early mid 1800s of the Venice walk. This was a surprise. I don't know if you can read that or not in the magnifier, but by a New York detective. I am looking now to see the earliest depiction of a New York detective, because quite frankly, if Francis Doughty wrote this 18 years old, so but honestly I'm not aware anybody used that moniker. Number 52, last in this volume. Yep. I did want to point out something I don't think I did at the beginning. You've got this. I mean, it's a solid book, but you are starting to see the binding pull. And this is the last volume, and the binding is pulling on this too, if I remember right. What's the top on this one? We're still working on the true story of Robinson Crusoe. Oh, Fenimore Cooper, James Fenimore Cooper. Beheading scene. Someone's not happy. Smuggler's Cave. Seems awful thick. The White Scalper or the Vultures of the Prairie. Is that the next one? Must be the next one. Okay. There we go. Oh, William Tell. Fiction narrative. Fifth Avenue and the 5 Points. Seems there's a book and a movie about the 5 Points. Oh, another litho of the White Scalper. And we are not at the end of it, but we're right next to the end of it. 3 depictions of Napoleon. Millionaire and beggar meet at 5th Avenue and the 5 Points. Sure, somebody from New York can comment on whether that is possible or not. Well, there you go, folks. Hope you enjoyed it. This will be up on eBay and then our website if it stays on eBay long. Any questions, please check us out at www.imaginationradio.com or our eBay site, OTR, Imagination Radio, or you can email us at imaginationradio@hotmail.com. That's www.imaginationradio imaginationradio.com, OTR, Imagination Radio for eBay, and email imaginationradio@hotmail.com. Have a good day.